Wow, you'd have just seen what some of our pros had to say about the new ActiveTarget and EliteFS. But today, we're live on the water. I'm Lucas Stewart, Executive Vice President for Lowrance, and we're here at Lake Tenkiller, about an hour and a half away from our Tulsa office. And today we're going to show you some structure and fish with our ActiveTarget live sonar. And we're going to be in some special permission area inside a dive park to look at some really unique structure. We've got a school bus, an airplane, and even a helicopter to go check out. But first, we're going to talk about our EliteFS. We've got our product manager, Matthew Lassiter, and he's going to go join Jordan Lee in his boat. A little bit about Jordan you may not know, but he is the 2020 MLF Angler of the Year. He won the very first Bass Pro Tour event at Kissimmee, Florida, and the championship. So a lot on Jordan. You'll get to see what he thinks live on the water. So first up, Matthew, why don't you tell us about EliteFS?
Yeah, so EliteFS is our new kind of mid-level system. It's meant to replace the Elite TI2 series that most people are probably familiar with. So we've done a lot of work and added a lot of features that normally would have been found in our HDS series. Just, kind of give that mid-level angler a lot more benefits.
That's awesome. Looks like you've got the box right there. Can you tell us a little bit about how it comes?
Yeah. So this is actually the packaging right here. This is a totally new box for us. We have a really big project we've been working on for the last year and a half or so. Really just to make our packaging more sustainable. We all have to, do our part and, making sure the water and everything that we go out, everywhere we go fish is, nice and clean. So we've done a lot of good work around just the design of the box. So you see just a sleeve that pops off, and then we just have a nice kind of open flap here with our new big welcome card. But then the cool thing is when you flip this up, you see everything about the display, right here. And there's no single-use plastics in here at all either.
That's great.
So no plastic bags, nothing that's going to, end up in somebody's waterway and, pollute the water. So pretty nice.
That's great. So the EliteFS, where does it fit in the Lowrance portfolio?
Yeah, so in Lowrance, we have 3 different levels of displays, right? So we have our Hook Reveal series, which is our more entry-level focus. It comes in a 7-inch, a 5-inch, or a 9-inch with different options for sonar as well. But those are really designed, for an angler who, maybe doesn't necessarily remember exactly how to, run through the menus and stuff next time he gets on his boat, right? So super easy to use, really easy to install. Just kind of made for that more entry-level type guy, right?
Exactly.
EliteFS is our new mid-level series. So if you want a little bit more features, you want maybe some networking, touchscreen, some better sonar performance, you step a little bit up to EliteFS. But then our ultimate fishing system, the best one that we make is HDS Live.
That's right.
So for an angler that wants multiple displays on a boat, wants to control everything that's going on while they're fishing, and HDS Live is going to be the product for you.
That's awesome. So let's take a look at that EliteFS.
Yeah.
What sizes does it come in?
Yeah, so we have 2 screen sizes. We have a 7-inch and a 9-inch. I will show you the 9 here. Let me just pop the sun cover off, and you can see nice flat design. Flat piece of glass. Really slim, kind of modern. Brand new modern design. And then we did a lot of really smart things in the overall mechanical design of this as well. So nice. Simplified keypad, really only has the buttons on it you need. We did add in 1 programmable button on here. So one of the biggest things that we've gotten asked in all of our consumer testing is, why can't I have a button that does something, right?
Right.
So in HDS Live, when we launched that a couple years ago, we put 4 programmable buttons on the front, right? So you can just, as an angler, just set it up to do whatever you want. So on both sizes of EliteFS, we've got 1 here. So
awesome. And the SD card slot?
Yep, SD card slot is tucked away nicely right under the Lowrance logo here. So both sizes have a single micro slot, and they're both right under the logo. Yeah, it's really nice. And it seals really well, too, so you just push that right down, and you're back to being totally waterproof.
Awesome. Well, you showed us the outside, but tell us a little bit about what's inside, especially the sonar.
Yeah, sonar and a lot of the things we did on the inside are really awesome things. So standard sonar that we all come to know and love. So side scan, down scan, 1 kW traditional chirp, all built in right here. So most of these will come with an active imaging 3-in-1 in the box. But the really awesome thing we've added is this yellow connector right here. This is an Ethernet connector. The biggest thing that's going to allow us to do is network in the new ActiveTarget sonar.
That's incredible. That's what this product range really needed, right?
Exactly.
Oh, very cool. So mapping. Next favorite thing for me. Sonar helps you find the fish, but that mapping, it lets you get that pre-fishing done.
Mapping is super important. And we'll look at this on Jordan's boat in a little bit, but just so everybody has an overview, this has got a totally new embedded chart in it. So you remember earlier in the year we did our Contour Plus update for HDS Live. This has got a newer version of Contour Plus in it, and we're working on rolling that out in the other products as well. But here in the U.S., we have inland and coastal, U.S. and Canada embedded.
That's a big map.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It basically means anywhere you go on the continent, you don't need a chart card. It's got the map in here already. It's 1 foot contours basically everywhere, custom chart shading basically everywhere. So that's really awesome. We have the same sort of detail and the same kind of coverage in Australia and New Zealand. So if you're down there in that part of the world and you buy an EliteFS, you'll get an awesome Australia-New Zealand chart as well.
Oh, very cool. So this product, we're here on a lake, and I know that, you know, Lawrence is famous for our freshwater fishing, but tell us a little bit about what it could do for a saltwater angler.
Yeah, so saltwater, this thing is going to be really good, right? So we know we have that 1 kW built in. You know, saltwater guys are always looking for more power. So we can drive a 1 kW transducer straight from here. But one of the really biggest features for saltwater is going to be the fact that we have full-on networking now, right?
Right.
So we can put in radar domes. So anybody who wants to run a Halo, you know, one of the new arrays, run that right here from an EliteFS. That's something we never had before. So that's going to be a really big benefit as well. Also, we also have outboard pilot control. So if you got our you know, normal outboard pilot, plug that right into your NEMA 2000, and you got full control there too.
With so much in the mid-range, why does people still want to have an HDS?
Yeah, so we were careful to make sure that we brought over features that made this, you know, the best value fish finder on the market. But we also were pretty careful to not take away from HDS as well, right? So HDS will still have plenty of things that add value to it over this. Things like larger screen sizes, right? We know a lot of guys like running 12s. If you're a 12-inch screen size angler, you're going to be an HDS angler as well. Other things like, you know, HDS still has bigger, brighter screens, higher resolution. The biggest difference, though, is the larger sizes of HDS have multiple Ethernet ports on the back. So it's going to be a lot easier to build a big, complex system with an HDS.
Yeah, the big thing for me is those displays. The IPS screens, the Ultramax that we put into our HDS, so clear to see even with sunglasses.
Yeah, they're awesome. That's the biggest benefit, is they don't black out with polarized sunglasses.
Awesome. Well, let's take a moment and go see what it looks like on the water.
Let's do it.